You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on you, because they trust in you. Isaiah 26 verse 3. There are moments when the mind refuses to rest, when thoughts run endlessly and peace feels distant. If your heart feels heavy, if your mind feels crowded with worries and unanswered questions, take this moment to breathe. You are not alone. God is near, and His peace is stronger than every storm inside your mind. Now let us continue in prayer. Lord, you see the battles that happen inside my mind, the thoughts that keep replaying, the questions that have no answers yet, the worries that seem to rise up without warning. You know the silent struggles that no one else sees. Father, sometimes my mind feels like it is carrying too much. Too many responsibilities. Too many expectations. Too many uncertainties about what tomorrow will bring. But right now, I choose to lay those burdens before you. Lord, your word tells me in 1 Peter 5 verse 7 to cast all my anxieties on you because you care for me. And today, I am doing exactly that. I cast my worries about my future into your hands. I cast my worries about my family into your hands. I cast my worries about my work, my responsibilities, and the situations that confuse me into your hands. Father, there are moments when I try to understand everything, when I try to solve every problem on my own. But you never asked me to carry the weight of the world. You only asked me to trust you. So today, Lord, I release the pressure to have everything figured out. I release the fear of what might go wrong. I release the voices in my head that keep telling me that things will not work out. Instead, I hold on to your promise in Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7 that says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Father, let that peace guard my mind tonight. Let your peace stand like a wall around my thoughts. Let every anxious thought that tries to enter my mind be stopped by the peace that comes from you. Lord, quiet every storm inside my heart. When my thoughts begin to run ahead into tomorrow, remind me that you are already there. When my mind begins to replay yesterday's problems, remind me that your mercy is new every morning. When fear whispers that things will not change, remind me that you are the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. Father, sometimes the things that trouble my mind are not even visible to others. They are silent battles, moments when my mind becomes crowded with doubt, confusion, and worry. But you see it all. You see the nights when sleep does not come easily. You see the moments when my heart feels heavy even when I try to smile. You see the situations that leave me confused and emotionally tired. And Lord, I ask that you step into those spaces right now. Let your presence fill every corner of my mind. Let your peace begin to replace every anxious thought. Let your truth silence every lie that fear has planted inside my heart. Your word says in 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 that you have not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Father, I claim that sound mind today. Let my mind be steady. Let my thoughts be calm. Let my heart be anchored in the knowledge that you are in control. Even when situations around me feel uncertain, remind me that you never lose control. Even when people behave in ways that confuse me, remind me that you still guide my steps. Even when plans do not unfold the way I expected, remind me that your plans for me are still good. Lord, teach my mind to rest in you. Teach my heart to trust you more deeply. Teach my spirit to be still even when everything around me feels loud and overwhelming. Father, there are moments when I try to carry emotional weight that was never meant for me. I carry other people's expectations. I carry other people's words. I carry situations that are beyond my control. But tonight, I release all of it into your hands. I release every burden that has been draining my mind. I release every situation that has been causing inner tension. I release every conversation that keeps replaying in my thoughts. Lord, I choose peace. Not the temporary peace that comes from circumstances being perfect, but the deep peace that comes from knowing that you are with me. Your word says in Psalm 46 verse 10, "Be still, and know that I am God." Father, teach me that stillness. Help me slow down my thoughts. Help me breathe again. Help me remember that I am not alone in this journey. You are walking with me. You are guiding me. You are protecting me. You are working behind the scenes in ways I cannot yet see. Lord, when my mind begins to imagine worst-case scenarios, remind me of your faithfulness. When my thoughts begin to drift toward fear, remind me of the many times you have already brought me through difficult seasons. You have never abandoned me. You have never left me to face life's storms alone. And you will not start now. Father, cover my mind with your peace tonight. Let every anxious thought slow down. Let every racing worry fade away. Let your presence rest upon me like a calm, gentle wind. Your word says in Isaiah 41 verse 10, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." Lord, help me remember that promise in every moment. When my heart feels unsettled, remind me that you are with me. When confusion tries to take over my mind, remind me that you are guiding my path. When fear tries to rise again, remind me that you are bigger than every situation I face. Father, let your peace settle deeply into my spirit tonight. Not just around me, but within me. Let it fill my thoughts. Let it steady my emotions. Let it quiet every inner storm. Lord, I surrender my need to control everything. I surrender my need to understand every detail. I surrender my worries about how things will unfold. Instead, I place my trust in you. Because you are a God who sees the end from the beginning. You are a God who works all things together for good. You are a God who carries his children through every storm. And tonight, Lord, I rest in that truth. Continue to calm my mind. Continue to quiet my thoughts. Continue to surround me with your peace that surpasses all understanding. Let your presence be stronger than every worry. Let your promises be louder than every fear. Let your peace become the atmosphere of my mind. Father, as I remain in this moment with you, I allow your presence to sink deeper into my heart. I choose not to rush away from this quiet place of prayer. Instead, I sit with you, trusting that every second spent in your presence is healing something inside me that words cannot fully explain. Lord, you know how easily the mind becomes overwhelmed. One thought turns into 10 worries turn into 100 fears, and before I realize it, my heart feels tired. But you, O God, are the one who restores what anxiety tries to steal. Right now, I ask you to gently untangle every knot of worry inside my mind. Every thought that feels tangled with fear, confusion, and pressure, Lord, bring your peace into it. Where my mind feels crowded, bring stillness. Where my heart feels tight with worry, bring relief. Where uncertainty tries to take control, bring reassurance. Father, sometimes the hardest battles are the ones that happen quietly inside the mind. No one else sees them, yet they can feel so heavy. Thoughts that question. Thoughts that doubt. Thoughts that try to predict problems before they even happen. But today, Lord, I bring those thoughts before you. Your word reminds me in 2 Corinthians 10 verse 5 that we can take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. So right now, I surrender every anxious thought to you. Every thought that says things will not work out. Every thought that tells me I am not strong enough. Every thought that whispers fear about the future. Father, replace those thoughts with your truth. Let your promises echo louder in my mind than my worries ever could. Let your word become the anchor that holds my thoughts steady. Lord, you are the Prince of Peace, and where you are present, chaos cannot rule. So I invite your peace into every part of my mind, into my memories, into my present concerns, into my future expectations. Lord, walk through every room of my thoughts and bring order where there has been disorder. Bring clarity where there has been confusion. Bring calm where there has been tension. Your word says in Psalm 94 verse 19, "And when anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy." Father, let your consolation reach me right now. When my heart feels overwhelmed, remind me that I am safe in your hands. When my mind starts imagining problems that haven't even happened, remind me that you hold tomorrow. You already see what I cannot see. You already know the path ahead. And you are already preparing the way. Father, I release the pressure to carry everything alone. I release the pressure to fix every situation. I release the pressure to please everyone and meet every expectation. Lord, I am human, and sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes my mind feels stretched between responsibilities, decisions, and emotions. But you never asked me to carry life by myself. You asked me to come to you. Just as Jesus said in Matthew 11 verse 28, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." So Lord, I come. I come with my tired thoughts. I come with my restless mind. I come with the burdens that have been weighing on my heart. And I place them before you. Father, breathe your peace into the deepest parts of my mind. Let your presence quiet the noise within me. Let your love remind me that I am not alone in any situation I face. Even when I cannot see the full picture, you are still working. Even when people behave in ways that confuse me, you are still guiding my steps. Even when situations feel complicated, you are still in control. Lord, teach my heart to trust you in the middle of uncertainty. Teach my mind to rest even when answers have not yet come. Teach my spirit to remain steady even when circumstances shift. Because my peace does not come from everything being perfect. My peace comes from knowing that you are with me. Father, right now I ask that you guard my mind from overthinking. Guard my mind from replaying stressful conversations. Guard my mind from dwelling on negative possibilities. Guard my mind from imagining problems that may never happen. Instead, fill my thoughts with hope. Fill my thoughts with your promises. Fill my thoughts with the quiet confidence that you are leading me step by step. Your word says in Psalm 121 verses 1 to 2, I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Father, my help comes from you. Not from my own understanding. Not from my own strength. But from you. The one who created the heavens, the one who holds the earth in his hands, the one who sees every detail of my life. Lord, if you can hold the universe together, then surely you can hold my life together. If you can guide the stars through the night sky, then surely you can guide my path through every uncertain moment. So tonight, I lean on you. I trust you with what I understand and with what I do not understand. I trust you with what is clear and with what feels confusing. I trust you with what I can control and with what I cannot control. Father, wrap my mind in your peace. Let your calm presence settle over my thoughts like a gentle covering. Let every anxious whisper fade away in the light of your truth. Let every restless thought slow down under the power of your presence. And as I remain here in this moment of prayer, I choose to breathe deeply and remember that you are near. You are closer than my fears, closer than my worries, closer than the thoughts that try to overwhelm me. You are here, and your peace is here with me. You are the God who stands beside me. You are the God who fights for me. You are the God who brings calm into the middle of chaos. Your word says in Exodus 14 verse 14, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." Father, help me to be still. When my mind wants to keep analyzing every situation, remind me to be still. When my thoughts want to run ahead into fear, remind me to be still. When anxiety tries to convince me that I must figure everything out immediately, remind me to be still and trust you. Lord, you see the situations that trouble my heart. You see the moments when I feel misunderstood. You see the moments when people's actions leave me confused. You see the pressure that sometimes builds inside my mind when things feel complicated. But you also see the end of every situation. You see the solutions that I cannot yet see. You see the doors that will open in the future. You see the peace that is already on its way to me. Father, I place every confusing situation into your hands tonight. Every conversation that left my heart unsettled. Every moment that made me question myself. Every situation that feels emotionally draining. Lord, I surrender it all to you. Because your word says in Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Father, sometimes my understanding is limited. Sometimes I try to make sense of things that only you can fully see. But tonight, I release my need to understand everything. I choose trust instead. I trust that you are working behind the scenes. I trust that you are aligning things that I cannot yet see. I trust that you are protecting me in ways I may not even realize. Lord, guard my heart from carrying emotional burdens that do not belong to me. Sometimes I hold on to other people's words too tightly. Sometimes I replay situations again and again in my mind. Sometimes I try to solve problems that only you can solve. But tonight, Father, I release those burdens. I place them at your feet. Let your peace take their place. Let your wisdom guide my thoughts. Let your calm presence quiet every storm inside me. Father, when my mind tries to return to worry, gently remind me that I have already placed that concern in your hands. When fear tries to creep back into my thoughts, remind me of the many times you have already brought me through difficult seasons. You have never failed me. You have never abandoned me. You have never left me without help. Even in the moments when I could not see what you were doing, you were still working. Even in the moments when I felt uncertain, you were still guiding me. And the same God who carried me through yesterday will carry me through tomorrow. Lord, your word says in Psalm 23 verses 1 to 3, "The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul." Father, lead my mind beside those quiet waters tonight. Let my thoughts slow down. Let my heart rest. Let my soul be refreshed in your presence. Just like a shepherd gently guides his sheep away from danger, guide my mind away from anxiety. Guide my thoughts away from fear. Guide my heart away from unnecessary stress. Lord, sometimes I forget how much you care about the details of my life. But your word reminds me in Matthew 10 verse 30 that even the hairs on my head are numbered. If you care about something that small, then surely you care about the things that trouble my mind. You care about my emotions. You care about my responsibilities. You care about the situations that keep me thinking late into the night. And because you care, I can trust you with them. Father, let your peace spread through my mind right now like a gentle light pushing away darkness. Let it calm every restless thought. Let it quiet every anxious voice. Let it remind me that I am safe in your hands. Even when life feels uncertain, you are still my firm foundation. Even when situations feel complicated, you are still my steady guide. Even when my mind becomes overwhelmed, you are still my peace. Lord, breathe your calm into my spirit. Let your presence feel closer than every worry. Let your promises feel stronger than every fear. Let your love settle into the deepest parts of my heart. And as I remain in this moment with you, I allow your peace to continue washing over my mind. Slowly, gently, completely, until every anxious thought begins to fade in the light of your presence. Until every restless worry loses its power. Until my heart remembers once again that you are in control. As this moment of prayer continues, I feel your presence drawing even closer. The noise inside my mind is beginning to fade, and in its place, your calm is settling deep within my heart. Lord, you are not a distant God. You are near to those who call on you. You are near to those whose hearts are tired and whose minds are searching for rest. Your word says in Psalm 30 for verse 18, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Father, thank you for being close to me even in moments when my mind feels overwhelmed. Thank you for listening to every word of this prayer. Thank you for caring about the things that trouble my heart. Lord, I may not know what tomorrow will bring, but I know that you will be there. I may not understand every situation around me, but I know that you are guiding my steps. I may not be able to control everything that happens in life, but I know that nothing is beyond your control. Father, tonight I make a decision in my heart. I choose to trust you. Even when my mind tries to return to worry, I will choose trust. Even when uncertainty tries to whisper fear, I will choose trust. Even when situations feel complicated, I will choose trust. Because your word reminds me in Romans 8 verse 28 that all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Lord, let that truth anchor my heart. Let it remind me that even when things feel messy or confusing, you are still working everything together for my good. You are arranging things behind the scenes. You are opening doors that I cannot yet see. You are protecting me from things I may never even know about. Father, thank you for being my refuge. Thank you for being my peace. Thank you for being the one I can always come to when my mind feels heavy. Right now, I ask that your peace remain with me even after this prayer ends. Let it stay with me when I step into tomorrow. Let it guide my thoughts during the day. Let it calm my heart whenever stress tries to return. Let your peace become the atmosphere of my mind. Your word says in Numbers 6:24-26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Father, let that blessing rest upon me. Let your face shine upon my life. Let your grace cover every area where I feel weak. And most of all, Lord, let your peace remain within me. A peace that is not shaken by circumstances. A peace that does not disappear when challenges arise. A peace that stays strong because it comes from you. Lord, thank you for hearing this prayer. Thank you for calming my mind. Thank you for carrying the burdens that I placed in your hands tonight. And as I move forward from this moment, I will walk with the quiet confidence that you are with me, guiding me, protecting me, strengthening me, and surrounding me with your perfect peace. If this prayer has blessed your heart today, take a moment to pause and thank God for His peace. And if you know someone whose mind has been troubled or overwhelmed, share this prayer with them so they too can experience the comfort of God's presence. May the peace of God guard your heart and your mind today and always. Amen.